But don't worry, tonight we have solutions because we're shedding the dead weight, the dead skin, the dead libido, and baby, we're gonna drop those inhibitions. All right, we've got two ladies on the couch ready to discuss, so let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
Sitting back thinking like, dang, wasn't I just 21? How all of a sudden, like, where did time just, Lord, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but the aging process is scaring me because I'm starting to find gray hair. I feel like I'm kind of balding a little bit. It's really not funny. And then it just be days I'd be like, do I need to get back on the vitamin regimen? Like, what's going on? It's just things that you take for granted that you don't even think about when you in your 20s, your mid-20s, and then when you get to your 30s, it's just like, okay, what's going on here? My mama told me to be days like this, but I ain't want to believe her. If y'all feel the same way, please let me know because I know it's not just me.
The aging process is scary and it comes for all of us, but there are things we can do. And I've got my girlfriends here. We've got Kat Kearns back in the building, owner of Renew Body Contouring and Med Spa. And we've got your friend here too, Lisette Catalachek. Thank you for being here. All right, let's talk about the aging process for women because I feel like men, they get the gray hair or they just go bald, bada bing, bada boom, their wrinkles look fine. And you know, they don't have to go through such deep a process. I know you do have male patients who come to Renew, but like,
and most women love a little salt and pepper in the men's hair.
Right.
Not so much in the woman.
And they're bald.
Yes.
Hence my husband.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Women, we go through a lot.
We go through a lot. It's hell and back, I tell you.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Like we really do get different type of skin. The pounds just keep coming on with the stress, the perimenopause, the menopause,
The postmenopause.
the postmenopause, the post,
all the
all the
menopause, all the pauses.
and then
Exactly.
our libido be tanking,
Absolutely.
and going up and down and all around.
And you know, you start growing hair in other places and losing it where it used to be.
Yeah.
All of a sudden the other day I was literally plucking a hair out of my chin. I was like, where the hell did this
In the
freaking
mirror in the
hair come
driveway
from? I'm like,
when you're
what?
driving?
My boyfriend reached over. He's like, what is that? And I was like, get the hell
Like, oh my
Are you
God.
kidding me?
Don't
yeah, no.
point it out.
Exactly. And then meanwhile, you're looking at your brush and you're thinking, why am I losing all my hair?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? So yes, it is. It's an all the way everywhere kind of situation. And a lot of it's hormonal. And the most interesting thing that I found out about aging is this whole thing that's called estrogen. And how important it is to your skin.
Oh,
So I actually just had an estrogen face cream compounded, okay?
Girl.
I'm not kidding you. I am so like into this new estrogen face cream. My nurse told me about it. I'm like, hook a sister up. So I'm gonna let you know how it goes because
Hell yeah.
I've been putting this estrogen face cream on and trying to see if I can't get my skin to thicken up a little bit.
well, that's the thing.
But
Like, I
yes.
feel like women, the beauty industry, I gotta hop in there. I gotta find a product or something to get behind because we will spend the money.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Because we do
yeah.
not want, we want to age, but age gracefully,
Yes.
beautifully.
Yep.
And
Yes.
luckily, I think with, you know, social media, we're starting to learn more, see more, because you hear about these things when you're growing up, like, yeah, women go through menopause, but what exactly is this? We don't hear about perimenopause and what that journey
And
is
they
like.
don't teach you. Your parents, my mom never taught me anything.
Yeah.
I saw her go through it and go through her crazy mood swings, and I'm like, what's going on with her? My dad said she just needs her wacky wafers. So we just go
Thank God
through it
those
and not
are
know.
legal in most states now.
So ladies, what have you tried? What have you done to shed the weight, shed the skin?
So both of us, we were just kind of chit-chatting about that. We both have done like the tirzepatide. So we offer the tirzepatide at my clinic for weight loss. And I want to say when I turned 50, I all of a sudden gained like 20 pounds and I couldn't figure out where it came from, why it was here, but I knew I needed to get rid of it. You know, so I'd gone to my OB and she said, don't you have a hormone clinic? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, take some of that tirzepatide and see if that doesn't work for you. And sure enough, 2 months later, lost my 20 pounds, was able to kind of feel good, and back into the gym I went. And so it really did help. The GLPs really are very, very helpful for sure.
Lisa, you were a bikini competitor.
NPC,
So
yes.
that's something that, you know, you've always been fit. Have
Yeah.
you noticed a change in your body?
Yeah. So I started competing when I was 38. So I started late in life. And as I started to age, I started to see different things in my body changing, like the gut, like women hold fat in your belly more. And I started to feel like the hot flashes coming on. So when I stopped, I just gained all this weight. And then I was like, I don't feel good about myself. I don't feel good having sex, because I had this body dysmorphia, like I had to look this way all the time.
Right.
But as my body was changing, I wasn't giving myself grace. So I did a lot of research. I tried doing peptides, and I tried just doing things like shakes and lots of greens, using greens, all those shakes and stuff like that to kind of help my body to get more nutrients that it needed maybe. But you just don't realize that it's so much deeper than that. So once I got on the tirzepatide, it gave me that boost in my confidence, because I lost like 10 pounds. And I was like, okay, I feel good. Now I'm feeling that fluff is going, and I feel like I can get back in the gym, and I started just feeling better about myself. And then I also got on low tests, which is low testosterone, because women don't realize you need tests. And girl, bedroom was good.
What?
Like,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
it really
yeah.
intensifies the feelings of your
orgasms.
100%.
So
First
what
with
do
the
you go
testosterone,
to
you really notice
find
the
out
libido.
how your hormones are imbalanced and what you actually need?
So we run a full blood panel. So we're looking at your testosterone, we're looking at your estrogen, we're looking at your thyroid, we're looking at your hemoglobin, we're looking
And
at
that's
A1C.
how you decide.
Exactly.
Wow.
And we decipher what's going on. And then once you get to the point where you're truly optimized, there's no going back. So then you get your man on it, because you're humping his leg and he just, he can't keep up.
really
and he's like, what's
are.
going on over here? Oh yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
we can get some
Yes,
some
yes.
libido
So when you're
going for
trying
both
to
of us.
shed that dead libido, that's one thing that's an option. And the other thing that we offer, and Lisette and I were laughing about it, is like there's like the they call it the O shot. You know, the oh my shot, which is where we take the blood, or we use another stem cell type factor, and you inject it, and you can literally inject it in the lining of the vaginal canal to help with moisture. You know, and
Oh, we got more to talk about, baby. We got
increase
more to
that,
talk
that
about. Okay, you
orgasm.
stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. Learning a lot with the ladies here, talking about how we change with age. We've got Kat and Lisette here. You were just talking about the O shot and putting stem cells back
so
into your...
there's this thing called the orgasm shot, which is basically where we're taking the PRP and we're putting stem cells, you know, down in the down under to help kind of liven everything up. And
is it like your
get
own
things
stem
done.
cells?
It is. We draw your blood and we spin it down, and then they take the PRP and they inject it all along the lining, and then right up at the G spot and right underneath the clitoris. So it gives you more stimulation and really gets the blood flowing.
Blood flowing. 'Cause
Blood
that's what I hear is
flowing.
like blood flow is gonna help a lot
Absolutely.
down there.
And so, in fact, when Lisette came in the other day, we were going to do her blood when we were doing her kind of like a vampire-ish facial, you know, where we go in and we do a
actually,
microneedling.
both of you have fantastic skin.
It's been like a week.
So what have y'all
know, it
been,
looks
is that
so
what you
good.
use? You
Yes.
did the vampire facial?
Yes, so we did with her, actually, we did this new RDS peel, which is what we brought you, by the way. We gave you a gift just for you. I know. So we did the RDS peel. So the RDS peel uses the same, like it uses a growth factor. Okay, so it uses human stem cells that work with growth factors
Which
from
aren't
the
like pig
human
stem cells or cow stem
no
cells.
cows,
They're
no
ours.
pigs, no what is it? Vegetable stem cells.
No,
they
those don't
have the everything. They have all these different ones.
That's like I
No.
tried it all. and
So
it's
you
working.
have to ablate the skin so that the growth factors go in and they work as communicators to heal her. You know, so when you have plant-based stem cells, she's not a plant.
Right. It
Okay,
ain't
so
gonna
it's
help.
not going to heal her as quickly. So she
she
doesn't have
went
time
pretty
to be
deep.
down. Oh, absolutely.
She went pretty
What was
deep.
it
And
like
how
for you?
fast?
I mean, you look fantastic.
It wasn't
Healed
painful,
so
so she numbs you, and then she goes in. Well, for me, she went in pretty deep. She says your skin's pretty elasticity.
Yeah, as lack of elasticity.
Okay, and so when she went in pretty deep, and I healed within 2 days. I was able to go out because I'm in.
But did you like peel? Like, does it come off?
No,
Kind of slough.
it's
Kinda
it
sloughing.
sloughs like
Yeah.
a little bit here and there. If you like get into the camera and like look right here, a little sloughing here,
we ain't
but
gonna
not
do
bad.
that.
I know, don't do that. But it's not bad, and I can actually go out into the sun. I usually have to put a lot of sunscreen on, and I have to wear a hat because I'm in construction. So this is actually
It
was
looks
better
fantastic.
for me.
And you're on what, day 3? And so it comes with a 7-day post-care kit, and we gave that to you as well.
love
okay.
it.
And so over that course of 7 days, as your skin is rejuvenating, you're putting those human stem cells in there, you're getting those growth factors, they're going in and they're shedding that dead skin and bringing back that fresh stuff.
And your skin feels tight.
All right, so unlike what the woman said earlier, like there's nothing we can do about it. There are things
There's so many
we
things.
can do to help with the weight, to help with the libido, and help with our faces. Because baby, I got some acne scars. Don't be zooming in. Don't be zooming in. Kat and Lisa, thank you so much
You're
for coming
so
on. I can't
welcome.
wait to try this stuff.
Well, we're going to
Come
do
see
a
what
giveaway.
Renew.
We're going to do a giveaway, just so you know.
Oh, so they need to come
Yes.
follow Renew.
Yeah, they got to follow Renew Body Contouring. They need to tag a friend, and then they need to post Factor 5 Skin.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Y'all heard it.
And then they can also tag, of course, they also have to tag the nightcap.
Okay.
my
all right,
girl.
y'all know what to
That's
do.
right.
All right, coming up next, after you get all of this treatment and you don't feel that confidence, you're still inhibited by that maybe body dysmorphia, or you just don't actually feel that confident. How do you unlock that and actually become that sex goddess in the bedroom? Well, I've got Dr. Viviana Coles coming to chat it up next. Welcome back to the Nightcap. I've got our sex therapist and our intimacy expert in the building, Dr. Viviana Coles.
Hi.
All right, baby, there are a lot of ways to shed the weight,
Yes.
shed the skin, shed the libido, but even if you do all that, you may not show up into a room, into the bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Being
it's
your full
unfortunate.
self.
Yeah, because there's so many ways. We're very fortunate that there are a lot of ways, especially in the Houston area. We have amazing urogynecological doctors who are making the most out of what we have and then some. But then I see people in my offices at Houston Relationship Therapy that are, you know, they're like, we did all of this, but things still don't feel right. I still don't feel comfortable in my skin, in my new skin, in my new. Sometimes people get augmentations, you know, transformations happen, yeah,
you know?
and they're expecting that to hit their brains, and it doesn't always do that.
Interesting. So I could be like, all right, baby, all I need to do is lose these 20 pounds, get on the tirzepatide. All I need is, you know, the face,
Yeah.
and I'm going to be ready to go.
Yes.
And then I'm not
No.
ready to go because
And there's
the self-esteem is still not
Yeah, things
there.
haven't really caught up. And even more so, something that I see is that there will be women who experience, you know, maybe they have a breast augmentation, maybe they get that BBL, and their partners are like, oh, this is gonna be fun. And then they're like, yeah, but I don't necessarily feel more sexual or feel closer to you or feel like I wanna share that with you in that way. And it can be really disappointing. For both of them, they get very disappointed.
Of course. Yeah, like the guy's like, hell yeah, new fun bags.
Ooh, fun bags, exactly.
And then ain't no
Right.
fun happening. Okay,
Yeah.
so what do they do, Dr. V?
Okay, the first thing that you need to do is start thinking about that ahead of time. When you're making the decision to make these changes, let's talk about why. Talk about it with your partner. I think you need to be very open and vulnerable. And I would suggest talking to a therapist if you're going to make any permanent decisions. I mean, there are a lot of things out there that you can try, and if they don't work for you or if they work fabulously, great. But it's when things don't go well that you might feel less than, or you might feel like, I wasted my time, I wasted our money, I wasted my excitement on this. Talk to a therapist. This is what we do all of the time. We can help you to match the physical side with the mental. Now, we don't do any of the physical part. That's the transformation for the doctors, the medical
Right.
doctors. But as far as getting you to click into your own sexuality and click into how your new sensations, the way you look, the way you feel, can actually start to promote healthier sexual experiences, and maybe explore different parts of your body in a different way now that you've got some new things going on.
Do you think people should be coming to talk to you when they're thinking about it? They're like, you know what, like, I feel like I ain't looking good down there. I need to go do this, or like, I am not having any sensation. I need to. Is that something that they would come to you for as well?
I think definitely it cannot hurt to talk through some of these things and to talk through what happens. I had a recent client who went in to get a labiaplasty, and I would have loved to have talked her through it, because sometimes both men and women will go in for some sort of body transformation, and they don't realize that sometimes it's not going to be the fix, right? It's not the fix. It doesn't work to the expectation that they have, and that can cause depression, it can cause anxiety, and it can make things worse. So I know that doctors will tell you, hey, this is what you can realistically expect, but for some people that doesn't really compute. So talking about it beforehand, we can reiterate that as therapists. We can say, hey, what happens if all of a sudden you don't feel like jumping him every time you walk through the door? What will happen? What will happen if all of a sudden maybe breast play isn't on the menu for a while? And it's obviously things that I think everybody should be thinking about, but not everybody does.
Right, but you are there to
This is what we
provide different options and a way out, right? A way through.
A way through.
A way through,
I like that.
not out. A way through. All right, Dr. Viviana, thanks for coming and sharing all your expertise as you always do, darling. Let's shed those inhibitions.
Yes.
All right, coming up next, we are behind the bar because we've got the poisoned apple from Bayou City Seafood and Pasta. Stay right there. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. I'm behind the bar now because Amanda from Bayou City Seafood and Pasta's in the building. And you're here to do what, baby? Back that glass up! Yes! Okay, you know, I love me the fall. It's probably the best season of the year.
I agree.
And I was told you were bringing fall cocktails, not considering that my favorite holiday is in the fall, Halloween.
Yes.
And baby, you brought a spectacle.
I brought you a spooky, ooky, kooky kind of drink today.
Is that what it's called? I can't say that.
No.
Oh, okay. Spooky, ooky.
Spooky, ooky, and kooky.
What is it, darling?
It's a poison apple that you're gonna want to bite into.
Oh, yes.
We got a poison
All right.
apple martini.
Okay. How do we make it, baby?
All right, so you're gonna take your tin with ice. We got 1.5 ounces of New Amsterdam apple vodka.
Apple vodka. I don't know that I've had apple vodka.
It's very good. And just to make it a little bit more appley, a little bit more poisonous, we're gonna add 1/2 ounce of sour apple pucker.
Okay.
And for a little bit of color, a little bit of extra flavor, we're gonna add in 1/2 ounce of Midori liqueur.
Whoa.
It's a green melon liqueur.
I haven't had Midori in a minute. I had a Midori sour on the show before, but
So good, so sweet. And then 1/2 ounce of simple syrup and just a little bit of lemon.
I was gonna say, this doesn't look like your regular schmagular simple
syrup. Nope, it's got a little bit of lemon. The lemon juice in it will actually bring out the flavor of like the flavored liqueurs that you put into your drinks. So if you're ever making like a watermelon martini or anything like that, you just add a smidge of lemon and it brings the flavor out for you.
Okay, we learned it from Amanda today.
It's a little science lesson for you. And now it's our favorite part.
That's never happened before. Our favorite part, because Carolina it up every time.
No. All right, get your shaking, girl. Let's do it.
I'm gonna try to do it like Amanda. I can't. She does like an up and I just do this.
I mean, you could also do it two-handed.
It's the up and down that I can't do. I can do like side to side.
You did it.
This is freezing though.
All right, let's go. All right, now we're just gonna smack it. Smack it real good. Yes, and then you're just gonna take it out.
Baby,
Boom.
I can smack.
You can smack it, yes. And then you're gonna take your strainer and we're gonna strain it into our martini glass. Look at the color is just absolutely gorgeous.
I love it.
All right, and then for the garnish, we're gonna do a little cherry stick. So go ahead and grab that.
Why
right
is
there.
that glass so frosted
so
over?
frosty? It's because there's dry ice in it. That's what's really gonna make this poisonous. So you're just gonna take a little block and add it to your drink.
I'm gonna let you do that.
You're gonna let me do it for you?
Yeah,
That's fine.
I'm
I am the professional
Yes.
here, so
I'm
that's
way too
totally
scared.
fine.
Isn't it like dangerous too?
So, okay,
Girl, I feel like I'm about to.
whenever you do this, right? Take your photo, take your video, do all that good stuff. You're not really, a disclaimer for you, you're not really supposed to drink it while it's bubbling like this.
Okay.
So you're gonna take your photos, take your videos and stuff. Now you can either let it dissolve, or if you're impatient, like I am, you're just gonna scoop it right out.
Got it. I mean,
Yes.
this is for the TVs, for the moment. We love it. Take it. Post for the Insta.
Yeah, content
yes.
creation right here, yes.
All right, but we don't want to die.
We don't want to die. So
we gonna take
gotta
out this
take it out.
to taste if it's actually good.
It is very good.
Yes.
It's
This
very
is the
tasty.
apple that you can take poison out of.
Yes.
Okay?
Oh, boop. Yes, that's why we're not going to ingest that.
Yeah.
But anyways, cheers.
Cheers.
And we got ourselves a little poison apple. It's so wonderful. Oh my God.
Baby. Baby!
Yeah, I
I'm
could definitely
feeling-
see why Snow White took a bite out of that.
Absolutely. All right, y'all already know what to do. Go visit my girl Amanda at Bayou City Seafood and Pasta. Have yourself a nice little spooky cocktail. A poisoned
Poison apple.
apple. Yes. All right, cheers to you. We'll see you guys next time.